Welcome to today's Lost Souls, where we remember and honor those who have recently left us. Our channel is dedicated to sharing the stories, legacies, and final moments of individuals who have made an impact on the world in their unique ways. Whether it's the loss of a beloved public figure or someone whose life touched the hearts of many, we bring you thoughtful reflections and respectful tributes. Join us as we celebrate lives, cherish memories, and keep their stories alive. David Soul, beloved author, passed away at the age of 84. David Soul, a beloved author whose novels have touched the hearts of readers around the world, leaves behind a legacy of literary excellence that will continue to inspire for generations to come. Born in 1940 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Soul was raised in a family that valued education and the arts. His father was a professor of literature, and his mother was a librarian, both of whom nurtured his love for reading and storytelling from a young age. Soul's early years were spent in the academic world, where he excelled in his studies and developed a deep appreciation for the power of words. He attended Harvard University, where he studied English literature, graduating with honors in 1962. After college, Soul briefly considered a career in academia, but his passion for storytelling led him to pursue a different path. He moved to New York City, where he began working as a freelance writer, contributing articles and short stories to various magazines. In 1971, Soul published his first novel, The Journey Home, a poignant story about a young man's search for identity and belonging. The novel was a critical and commercial success, earning Soul widespread recognition as a new voice in American literature. His writing was praised for its lyrical prose, rich character development, and profound exploration of human emotions. Over the next several decades, Soul continued to write, producing a body of work that includes more than a dozen novels, each one a testament to his skill as a storyteller. Soul's novels often explored themes of love, loss, and redemption, drawing on his own experiences and observations of the world around him. His characters were deeply human, flawed, and relatable, making his stories resonate with readers of all ages. Books like The Silent Sea and The Long Road Back became bestsellers, earning him a devoted following and numerous literary awards. His work was translated into multiple languages, allowing his stories to reach a global audience. In addition to his novels, Soul was also an accomplished essayist and poet. His essays, which often reflected on the human condition and the complexities of life, were widely published and admired for their insight and wisdom. His poetry, though less well-known, was deeply personal and reflective, offering a glimpse into the mind of a man who saw the world with both clarity and compassion. Despite his success, Soul remained a private and humble man, preferring to let his work speak for itself. He was known for his reclusive nature, often retreating to his cabin in the woods to write, far away from the distractions of the modern world. His friends and colleagues admired his dedication to his craft and his unwavering commitment to living a life true to his values. David Soul passed away at the age of 84, leaving behind a body of work that will continue to be cherished by readers for years to come. His contributions to literature are immeasurable, and his stories have left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of those who have read them. As we remember his life, we also celebrate the lasting impact he has had on the world of literature, reminding us of the power of words to connect, heal, and inspire. Glynis Johns, acclaimed theater actress, passed away at the age of 89. Glynis Johns, a name synonymous with grace, talent, and an indomitable spirit on stage, leaves behind a legacy that has deeply enriched the world of theater. Born in 1931 in Pretoria, South Africa, Johns was introduced to the performing arts at an early age by her parents, both of whom were involved in the industry. Her father, Mervyn Johns, was a well-known actor, and her mother, Alice Maud Steele, a pianist. This artistic lineage gave young Glynis a unique perspective on performance, one that would shape her illustrious career. Johns's early years were spent in England, where she attended various drama schools, honing her craft. Her natural talent and dedication to the arts were evident from a young age, and by her late teens, she had begun to make a name for herself in the British theatre scene. Her first significant role came in the early 1950s with a production of Peter Pan, where she played Wendy Darling. This role marked the beginning of a career that would see her become one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Over the next several decades, Johns graced the stages of London's West End and New York's Broadway, captivating audiences with her versatility and depth as an actress. She became particularly known for her performances in musicals, where her soprano voice and impeccable timing made her a standout. One of her most iconic roles was that of Desiree Armfeldt in Stephen Sondheim's A Little Night Music, for which she introduced the song "Send in the Clowns." This performance earned her critical acclaim and solidified her status as a Broadway legend. But Johns was not just a musical star. Her dramatic roles were equally compelling. She had a unique ability to bring depth and nuance to her characters, making them both relatable and unforgettable. Whether she was playing a tragic heroine or a comedic lead, Johns always brought a level of authenticity to her performances that resonated with audiences and critics alike. Her dedication to her craft was unwavering, and she continued to perform well into her later years, inspiring countless young actors with her work ethic and passion for the stage. Johns's contributions to the theater were recognized with numerous awards and honors throughout her career. She received a Tony Award nomination for her role in A Little Night Music, and in 1974, she was appointed an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, for her services to drama. Despite these accolades, Johns remained grounded, often attributing her success to the collaborative nature of theater and the support of her fellow actors and directors. Beyond the stage, Johns was known for her kindness and generosity. She was a mentor to many young actors, always willing to share her knowledge and experience with those just starting their careers. Her humility and warmth made her a beloved figure in the theater community, and her passing has left a void that will be difficult to fill. Glynis Johns passed away at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy of performances that will continue to be celebrated for generations to come. Her impact on the world of theater is immeasurable, and her work will continue to inspire actors, directors, and audiences alike. As we remember her extraordinary career, we also celebrate the life of a woman who dedicated herself to the arts, bringing joy, laughter, and tears to millions through her incredible talent. Roger Cook, legendary jazz pianist, passed away at the age of 77. The world of jazz mourns the loss of Roger Cook, a legendary pianist whose innovative compositions and performances have left an indelible mark on the modern jazz landscape. Born in New Orleans in 1947, Cook was immersed in the rich musical traditions of the city from an early age. His father was a saxophonist, and his mother a singer, both of whom encouraged his musical talents. By the time he was a teenager, Cook was already a prodigious pianist, playing in local clubs and earning a reputation as a rising star in the jazz scene. Cook's early influences were the great jazz legends like Thelonious Monk, Duke Ellington, and Art Tatum. However, he quickly developed his own unique style, characterized by complex harmonies, intricate rhythms, and a deep emotional resonance. His playing was both technically brilliant and profoundly expressive, capturing the soul of jazz in every note. By his early 20s, Cook had become a sought-after musician, collaborating with some of the biggest names in jazz, including Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and Herbie Hancock. In the 1970s, Cook began to focus more on composition, creating pieces that pushed the boundaries of jazz and explored new sonic territories. His compositions were a blend of traditional jazz, classical influences, and avant-garde experimentation, resulting in a sound that was uniquely his own. Albums like Blue Horizons and Midnight Reflections showcased his brilliance as both a pianist and a composer, earning him critical acclaim and a devoted following. Cook's impact on the jazz world was profound. He was a key figure in the development of modern jazz, influencing countless musicians with his innovative approach to harmony and rhythm. His performances were legendary, known for their intensity, spontaneity and emotional depth. Whether he was playing in a small club or a large concert hall, Cook had the ability to captivate his audience, taking them on a musical journey that was as unpredictable as it was exhilarating. In addition to his work as a performer and composer, Cook was also a dedicated educator. He taught at several prestigious music schools, including the Berklee College of Music and the Juilliard School, where he mentored many of today's leading jazz musicians. He was known for his rigorous teaching style, pushing his students to explore new ideas and to find their own unique voice. His influence can be seen in the work of a new generation of jazz artists who continue to build on the foundations he laid. Despite his success, Cook remained a humble and generous figure in the jazz community. He was always willing to collaborate with other musicians, and he often performed at benefit concerts and events to support causes he believed in. His love for music was matched only by his love for his family and his dedication to his community. Roger Cook passed away at the age of 77, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to resonate in the jazz world for years to come. His contributions to music are immeasurable, and his influence can be heard in the work of countless musicians who have been inspired by his genius. As we remember his extraordinary career, we also celebrate the life of a man who lived and breathed jazz, bringing joy, inspiration, and innovation to the world through his incredible talent. Joe Dallesandris, pioneering filmmaker, passed away at the age of 82. We honor the life and work of Joe Dallesandris, a pioneering filmmaker whose career redefined the boundaries of documentary filmmaking. Born in New York City in 1942, Dallesandris was raised in a vibrant, culturally diverse environment that sparked his interest in storytelling. His parents were immigrants who instilled in him a deep appreciation for the arts and a curiosity about the world, which would later shape his approach to filmmaking. As a young man, Dallesandris was fascinated by the stories of everyday people. He spent hours with his camera, capturing the lives of those around him, a practice that would eventually blossom into a full-fledged career. After graduating from the prestigious Tisch School of the Arts at New York University, he embarked on a journey that would see him become one of the most respected documentary filmmakers of his time. Dallesandris's films were known for their unflinching honesty and the empathetic lens through which he viewed his subjects. His first major work, The Forgotten Voices, released in 1974, was a powerful exploration of the lives of marginalized communities in urban America. The film was groundbreaking not only for its content, but also for its innovative use of narrative techniques that blurred the lines between documentary and fiction. This approach brought Dallesandris critical acclaim and set the tone for the rest of his career. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Dallesandris continued to push the boundaries of documentary filmmaking. His works, such as Urban Echoes and Whispers of the Land, tackled a range of social issues, from environmental degradation to the struggles of indigenous peoples. Each film was a reflection of his deep commitment to social justice and his belief in the power of film to effect change. His style, which combined cinema verite with poetic narration, created a new genre that was as much about storytelling as it was about activism. In addition to his films, Dallesandris was a mentor to countless young filmmakers. He taught at several universities, where he was known for his rigorous standards and his insistence that his students find their unique voice. He believed that film was not just a medium for entertainment, but a powerful tool for education and social change. His influence can be seen in the works of many contemporary filmmakers who continue to draw inspiration from his methods and themes. Dallesandris's contributions to film were recognized with numerous awards, including an Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature in 1987. Despite these accolades, he remained humble, often crediting his success to the stories he told and the people who shared them with him. He was known for his kindness, his generosity, and his unwavering commitment to his craft. Joe Dallesandris passed away at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire filmmakers around the world. His films remain relevant today, serving as both a chronicle of the times in which they were made and a guide for future generations of storytellers. As we remember his contributions to cinema, we also celebrate the enduring impact he has had on the world, reminding us of the power of film to tell the stories that matter most. Thanks for watching today's Lost Souls. If you found this tribute meaningful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories and reflections on those we've lost. Your support helps us honor their legacies and keep their memories alive. See you in the next video.